And a trial started today that could block Donald Trump from Colorado's presidential ballot.
So the case is considering whether the 14th Amendment's insurrectionist ban applies to the former president. Trump faces similar lawsuits in Michigan and Minnesota, but this Colorado case, this is the first one to go to trial.
And we heard from Eric Olson in court today. He's an attorney for the group behind the lawsuit.
Our Constitution prevents people who betrayed their solemn oath, as Trump did here, from serving in office again. Trump engaged in insurrection and therefore cannot appear on the ballot. No person, not even the former president, is above the law.
6 GOP and unaffiliated Colorado voters filed a lawsuit last month, backed by liberal watchdog group Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington. And we're told the former president is not expected to appear in court. He has denied any wrongdoing over January 6th, and his campaign said the challengers are, quote, stretching the law beyond recognition. Well, Denver 7 reporter and attorney Jessica Crawford is joining us now.
So, Jessica, let's talk about the reason for the insurrectionist clause of the 14th Amendment here.
All right, so we got to take a look back at history right now. The origins of the insurrection clause date back to the Civil War in the 1860s. I spoke with Professor Ian Farrell of Sturm College of Law, who talks more about that clause's history.
Congress was concerned about former rebels sort of taking over, coming back in and taking over the government. And so Section 3 of the 14th Amendment basically says that if you've been involved in rebellion or insurrection, you can't serve under office of the United States.
Now, former President Donald Trump is currently facing multiple criminal trials, but none of them are for insurrection. Trump's lawyers argue that that's one reason that he should stay on the ballot. The other side, though, argues that no conviction is needed to prevent Trump from running for office again.
Okay, so what happens if this case continues to get appealed?
Okay, so some legal experts are thinking that this case could go all the way up to the Supreme Court. I did ask which side that would benefit.
This current Supreme Court is considered one of the most conservative courts that we've had for a very long time. And so that would probably, in theory, favor the President Trump and his allies.
Now, that's just one take on how all of this could play out. Now, in the meantime, I am told that the judge in the Colorado case could issue a decision before Thanksgiving. Now, that would allow time for appeals before the ballot printing process for Colorado's GOP primary, which takes place on March 5th.
A lot there. All right.
We know you'll be watching.
All right.
Thank you.
Jessica Crawford, thanks so much.